Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are testing out a bunch of new drugstore makeup. Super excited. I've been picking up pieces here and there from Target and other affordable options, and we're gonna just sit down and do a makeup again. Yeah, I'm sitting on the floor in my living room kitchen because my desk is still broken. More to come on that. So pretty much let's jump right in. I also just want to say, like, listen, I was going to get dressed up. I was gonna put on a cute top. I even like put in my earrings, did like a cute little slick back ponytail, and then I was like, no, it's way too cold. It is actually 5 degrees outside. So sorry, but I'm wearing a sweatshirt, but you guys are chill with that. We're testing out chill, affordable makeup today, so no need to go, too in depth. But let's get started because I've got some like a wacky things, some things I've never even seen that I didn't know were launching. And yeah, I'm very excited. I have already prepped my skin, so we're ready to go in with primer. And this is new from NYX. This is the Marshmallow Primer. Let's read about this. It says you can use it just on its own. Well, what are you even supposed to do? It has marshmallow root in it, but it doesn't tell me on here what its goals are, like what its life aspirations are. So we just don't know. It's just a primer, I guess. I could get my phone and look it up, I guess, so that I'm actually being useful. Okay, I'm glad I went to look this up. This claims to be a 10-in-1 multitasking primer. Smooth, soften, extend makeup, wear for 16 hours, hydrate, soothe, even skin tone, minimize texture, blurs lines, adds a soft focus, and keeps your makeup fresh. It is also 100% vegan, and there are no silicones. Kind of sounds like a miracle primer to me. So, like, we'll see if she's really all that and a bag of chips. The packaging's super cute though. I mean, like, I don't know, it's just like adorable. Let's do a little pump. That's what it looks like. It looks pretty soft and fluffy, like marshmallow fluff. It has sort of a sweet scent, but nothing too major. Since this claims to do everything, I'm just gonna put it kind of all over my T-zone, and I'm sorry if I'm like doing this. I have a mirror down here. That feels really nice on the skin. One thing that's wild is it's actually quite glowy. I was expecting, I don't know why, but I was expecting it to be more of the pore filling primer, but this gives me more like dewy hydrating vibes. Ooh, but makes my skin feel really soft. That is not a bad primer. I like that a lot more than the Makeup Revolution one we tried recently. This is much better. We are going to do eyes now because I kind of want to do something a little wild and I don't want to mess up the foundation. So I think this is new / I've never seen this. This is from e.l.f. This is their Putty Eye Primer, and they had a couple different shades, but this one was actually white, which I thought was really cool because if you have a white primer, that's going to allow like pastels or really bright colors to actually look like super pigmented. So that's what we want. I for somehow cannot get this out of the bag. And we're ripping the packaging. Okay. This packaging looks really nice from e.l.f. Of course, since it was e.l.f., it was only like a couple dollars. And it basically just looks like a white cream paint. So I'm honestly, oh wow. Just gonna try and apply this with my finger. It's definitely thick, like a lot more like a cream paint. It is not, it's not oily or greasy. I'm actually gonna go get a brush so that I can get like a nice even coat of this. I will be right back. Okay, I got a little Laura Lee packing brush. So we are gonna use that. I think with your finger, it's a little harder to pick up this product. It's definitely like more of a dry base. I don't wanna say dry, but it's not, you know, super creamy to where it's gonna slip and slide. It's definitely going to stay where you put it. I don't know, it's a little hard to blend out though. So basically, I want to do just like a really light pastel sort of wing look. Nothing too intense, but I really just want to see if I can get like the pastel to be super pigmented and bright. So I'm kind of using this white, and I want to build it up down low in the areas where I really want the pastel color to be, and then blending it out the higher up I go on the lid, because I'm not going to put as much of that color up there. I don't know about this, to be honest. It's definitely, I don't need water, right? Yeah, no. It's just a little patchy. Slash kind of makes my eyes look crusty. We'll see what shadow looks like on top though, because they do say you can wear this alone. I would never ever wear this white shade alone. It's way too crusty, and I mean, I'm not like, I don't know, I'm not even that tan, so on anyone who has even just slightly darker skin tone than mine, I don't think this would work very well for you. But we are going to take a fluffy brush and just go into a very light shade. I'm going to be using this Morphe Imagination palette. It's like the only palette I have right now that has like really pretty pastels. And I'm going to just dip into the really, really light shade, because now we've just got like white a little too high. We are going to go into She Insists, which is like this really pretty purple. I'm gonna try and keep it close to the tip of my brush and sort of blend it out. Now that's really pigmented. Oh, can you see it? That's really pretty. That we can get behind, but the rest of my lid just kind of looks crusty now. That really held it on where I packed though. Like I can't actually blend that anymore. I don't like this eye primer at all. It's making the shadows stick weird. It's just not quite doing it for me. It's okay. It's not the worst, but I would not recommend. We are going to see if we can salvage up this eye look a little bit, and then I will be right back. Okay, I just applied a wing liner in a little bit of a darker brown in the crease. This is kind of wild because I feel like on camera, it looks like I have no eyeshadow on, but in person, it's just like a really beautiful, soft lilac glow. I actually really like this shade of eyeshadow. And we got it there eventually, but don't love the eye primer. I just don't think it worked very well. I will say, I used this Winky Lux eyeliner, and I did my wing in one try on both eyes, and that hasn't happened in a long time. They're both even, and we're happy with them, so we love that. Let's move to foundation and concealer. I have new foundation and concealer, and I'm super excited to try them, and a new application tool. I wasn't gonna buy it, and then I did because it's so cute. This is the NYX Marshmallow Blender, and let me just take this out of the packaging for you, because yes, it looks like a little pink marshmallow. I hope this isn't horrible. Like, I hope it's not a rock. Look! It's so cute, and it's got a little heart on it. It literally looks like a little marshmallow. Now, this is it dry, and it doesn't feel too stiff. I think this is gonna be okay. I'm gonna wet this really quick, and then we'll see what's up. Okay, it didn't get like too much bigger, but it definitely got a little bit bigger. It feels much softer. I'm not sure like what side I wanna use, because the flat side feels weird. I don't know. But we also have a new foundation to test, and I'm excited. I have not tried a lot from this brand, but I saw this was new, so I thought, why not? So this is new from CoverGirl. This is their Outlast Extreme Wear 3-in-1 foundation. This is supposed to have 24-hour wear, full coverage, and it has SPF. So we really like that. Now I will say, my Target had about 5 shades. That's not enough. So I hope that there's more shades online, but 5 shades is just not gonna cut it. So we'll see if this matches me. This is the lightest shade, and doesn't it kind of look dark? It might work. It's 810. This is 810 Ivory. I guess I'll pump it. It does come with a pump, which is nice. Oh, and it has a locking feature. So if you're someone who loses your lids constantly, you can still travel with this because you can lock the pump. Okay, that is what the foundation looks like. Pretty liquidy, actually. We're gonna start with 1 pump and see what's up. That's nice. This foundation actually looks really nice. It's one of the best first impressions I've had in a foundation for a while. Just like literally the first stamp. This is the best looking one I've tried in a long time. This sponge really soaks it in. Like really soaks it in. I'm gonna put probably like 2 more pumps on the back of my hand because I didn't even get half my face done. So I know a lot of people really liked the clean line that CoverGirl came out with recently. I did not get my hands on that one, but previous to that, I've not tried a lot of CoverGirl stuff, and it's for no other reason other than nothing really stood out to me. Their packaging is very minimal. They don't do a lot of like in-your-face campaigns, I feel like. I don't know, they just haven't been that exciting to me, but for some reason I told myself, pick up that foundation. That seems like it could be good. This is 100% full coverage. You can see like I've got a bit of my tan up here and the foundation has completely covered that. So if you need a good full coverage foundation, I think this is it. I love how dewy it is. And you know what else we love? When a foundation has SPF. We love that. But this does not feel heavy. This is not like oh my gosh, how much makeup did I just put on my face? It feels like there's nothing on my skin. So I really like that. The primer did not move the foundation. It doesn't really, you know, like I said, I don't see a lot of too much pore blurring or anything like that, but we'll see if it helps the foundation last longer. I said that this sponge soaked up a lot of product, which it definitely did. I mean, you can see how far down it went in the sponge, but it also did apply it back. Like I didn't need 2 extra pumps. I really just probably needed like 1 more. I was being dramatic. But man, that foundation blends out super nicely too. I don't know. Like I said, it spoke to me on the shelf and I was like, yes, I will be taking you home. This might be my new go-to. This is really pretty and very affordable. Okay, time to go in with concealer. Now, I know, I just posted a Makeup Revolution video. Why didn't I use this in that? Because I did not have it at the time. But I saw this today. A lot of people use their Conceal and Define concealer and it's like a Shape Tape dupe. But for me, I tried it and I didn't love it, found it was too drying, but I also kind of have that feeling with Shape Tape. I love the coverage of Shape Tape, but it's too drying for me. So when I saw this, I thought maybe this is the Conceal and Hydrate Concealer, Radiant Concealer with Hyaluronic Acid and Acai. This is in the shade C2. Now it does say it's medium to full coverage. I didn't see that when I bought it, so we'll see what that means in terms of how it looks on my face. But it still has that same like very large applicator. Again, this is the lightest shade that my Target had. I actually quite like this shade for me, but it's probably not going to be light enough for my super fair girls. Feels really nice on the skin though. I'm gonna do what I always do, which is start to blend it out with my finger and then go back in with the sponge. Oh, it feels very creamy, wow. It's not like super liquidy, like I would definitely describe it as creamy. Okay, I think that concealer's really nice. It's definitely dewy. It's sinking into my lines a little bit, but it's not drying them out, if that makes sense. It's more just like, I don't know, it's more just like kind of in there, but it still looks hydrated, so I can handle that. The shade is actually a little bit cooler and lighter than I thought it was, so I feel like my under eyes look a little bright, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to wait to see till I'm like editing this back. It kind of works, but it also, I don't know. Is it too light? You guys will have to tell me, because sometimes it's hard to tell when I'm filming what it actually looks like until I am editing and I'm like, oh, no. But it might be a little light, but I think I like this. Like, I think I will continue to use it. Okay, mascara is on, brows are done, and I did add a little bit of bronzer. I wanted to give this Revolution bronzer another shot because if you guys watched the video where I tried all that makeup, my brush was like wet in the center. So it was a little bit streaky when I applied it, which was totally my fault, but that bronzer is really, really nice. I had a suspicion that I was gonna love it, and I do. Let's do blush. This is not necessarily Drugstore, but it's something that I hauled on Instagram a little while ago and somehow have not gotten to use. So this is the Lunar Beauty Moon Prism Blush Palette. This is Manny MUA's brand, and I'm sorry, but this palette is so pretty. There is so many beautiful colors in here. I'm going to mix the shades Spacey and Stargaze together. I love a really like warm neutral tone blush. So that's what we're going for today. Yep, that's beautiful. I had no doubt in my mind that I was gonna, that I wasn't gonna love these because this palette is always sold out. So I will leave it linked down below. And if it's not sold out, I would go get your hands on it. Very buildable too. I just keep going back in with my brush and I keep putting more blush on she builds. All right, a little bit of highlighter. I can't stop using this. It's so pretty. This is from Revolution in the shade Just My Type. It literally looks wet on your skin. I love it. Yes, ma'am, to all of this. I am just gonna take my sponge and just sort of blend together all of the powder products that I just applied. I don't know, this sponge, I don't know about it. Like, if you like it and you think it's cute, go for it. It would actually be really cute, like something to throw into like a girlfriend's like Valentine's Day bag or something if you make those, because it's cute. Like, it's a fun, cute thing, but like, if you're someone who gets stuff solely just for like the purpose and how it works, then like it's probably not the most efficient thing for you. Where are we at? What do we have left? I think just lips. Okay. So the very last product I'm going to be testing today is this from Maybelline, and I believe these are new. This little packaging is so cute. This is the Ultimate Color Sensational Matte Lipsticks, and I think this one was in the shade More Buff. So this is what it looks like, and I think it's a matte lipstick, but they made it sound like it was hydrating and not like, but more one of those like demi matte lipsticks. We'll see. I don't know. It's pretty matte. This is a really pretty shade. It definitely feels more It like very much is that lipstick formula. Okay, I like that color. I like this formula. Super easy to apply. It does feel hydrating on the lips, but it's matte. I don't think this is transfer proof. I can almost guarantee, yeah. Not quite transfer proof, but gives you that nice matte look without, you know, like feeling like your lips are gonna fall off because they're so dry. I don't know about you guys, but I'm just kind of over that look. I love a matte lip. I love the look of a matte lip, but really day to day, I'm a gloss girl. I cannot deal with my lips feeling like they're gonna fall off. Now there is definitely a benefit and a time and a place for a lipstick that's not gonna leave. I feel like matte lipstick, especially if I have to go back to the office, that kind of scenario where you just want color all day. Nice. I don't know really if I would pair this lip with this eye. It'd be pretty in the spring, but I'm staring at like 6 feet of snow, so I don't know. I think that's our finished look today. Okay, let's go through everything quickly of the new things I tried today and just my thoughts on them. The Marshmallow Primer and Sponge. These are definitely cutesy. I think they're both nice. Again, this primer feels really, really nice on the skin, and my makeup went on really smoothly. I don't know. I'm such a bad judge of primers, truthfully. But if they don't do anything like amazing wow right away, then it's kind of hard for me to recommend. But it is nice. And I actually think the two of these together would be super cute in like a little girlfriend Valentine's Day bag thing. You know, like the sponge works. It's nice. It's just probably not my first choice because it's, you know, it's a different shape. The foundation. I am pleasantly surprised by this. I very much like it. It is definitely full coverage. This probably wouldn't be my everyday foundation simply because it is so full coverage, and that's not normally what I go for. But if you do go for full coverage, you could totally get away with this every day. Again, you will maybe have to look online if you need a very specific shade, because in my store the shade range was not good, but the foundation itself is very, very pretty. I think I like this concealer. It's a little hard to say. Let's inspect. How do my under eyes look? I didn't use any powder. I don't like to use powder if I don't have to. Actually, it sinks into my lines a little bit, but most concealers do. But it looks very brightened and hydrated down there. It doesn't look crusty, so we'll say we like this for now. And this, I can't forget about this. The primer, not worth it. Just not worth your money. I think what confused me is this, they call it a putty, and it's just not a putty. It's literally just a cream, like, it's like when you get like Halloween makeup and you have those little pans of the colored cream paint in the like plastic tins. That's what this is. It's dry, it's kind of hard to use, kind of looks crusty. I mean, in real life, the purple is nice and vibrant, and I like that, but I think I could just use a different primer, or honestly even concealer. Like, this concealer is pretty light. I could probably get away with using this concealer. So yeah, I don't think it's worth it. But this lip is really nice, and it comes in a bunch of different colors, so if you like matte but don't really love a liquid lipstick, this might be for you. All right, you guys, that is everything. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me and playing with some new drugstore fun makeup launches. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to like and comment down below because I love chatting with you guys. Yeah, that's it, and I will see you again very soon.